battle spirit, I'm just hitting combinations. Competition ain't in my division, looking like.
We back. Welcome to anime edition of Worst Fathers. Blerd Traphouse presents Worst Fathers Tournament. I am here. I am so glad to be back with y'all on this part two. Don't mind my co-hosts. They've all been hitting the wacky weed in the back.
I'm sorry.
I think we all have. All a little slow today.
I'm gonna throw that out there. I am sober. Very sober.
Don't put that on you, Ricky Bobby.
I don't need nobody to come on here and question me for anything.
Anyway, it's great to be back. It's great to see y'all. How y'all feeling today?
Feeling good.
Feeling good. Good.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're good.
Good. Yeah, it's been good, you know. I've been thinking about worst fathers. My dad still ain't calling me, so you know, we on the road here, Pops. Keep it up.
Not keep it up.
Keep it up. Keep that same energy, nigga. Anyway, speaking of worst dads, let's go ahead and make it through the introductions. I am the all father today, overseeing this tournament because it's gonna get real wild. It's gonna get real crazy.
Dude, no. Did you just call yourself the worst dad?
No, I said I'm the all father. I said I'm overseeing the worst dad tournament.
If we're being real here, the all father Odin should be on the list of really bad dads. So I mean, just saying, if you're picking a name.
Zeus is worse, by the way, but nice try.
Zeus is definitely worse.
No. I patently agree. But we're not talking about Marvel Thor. We're talking about Thor in the past. Marvel Thor, I mean, not I said Thor. Marvel Odin, he gets a pass, but.
So movie Odin wasn't bad. Movie Odin did the right thing by him. He tried to do right as a father the entire time. He even talked to him about like, yo, even though you winning, you've gone too far. Like, we aren't gods. We're people with abnormally long lives and powers.
Gods.
That's a good way to describe it, but yeah, gods.
Like we're not black, but we're black.
Nah, because Heimdall was definitely black.
That's how light-skinned people.
You can't take that away from that British man.
What's going on, man?
Okay, I'm gonna say a disclaimer. We love light skins over here.
Oh yeah, I love light skins. My cousins are light skinned.
Nigga, what that got to do with anything? I was talking about Idris Elba. That nigga black. Like, you can't even fake it like he's not black.
I was making a comment to what Tony said.
Thank you. At this point, Wall is like filtering out everything I say because
but he hears what I say.
I don't fuck with her.
He just hears your response. I'm just filtered. It's fun.
Filtered. That's exactly how I want to keep her this episode after what she did to me on the last one. She's been my nemesis since day one. She has never been nice. So we're gonna skip over her and we're gonna do introductions. I'm gonna start with my boy Mikey because at least I know what I'm getting out of the villain. He's the bad guy. You know what I mean? Mikey, tell the people about you.
First off, I couldn't see. So that's like up front, first one, and fucking honest, I could not see a thing. I'm talking about like nothing was there. It was just like straight like you know how you see the boxes and everything? You know how you see the boxes? I didn't see
if
any
you
of that.
Eating and drinking right now, you would spit everything out. First of all, I can't see.
He did not have his glasses on that entire time. He was like doing something or cleaning them, so he was blind.
Nah,
Why is it so dark in here?
Really close. I don't know. Am I legally blind? I can check my ID. No. I'm. What's up? I'm the villain, the bad guy, the apparently defend all bad fathers, whoever it is, guy. Really wish I don't have to, but Let's go, Rasa.
right
That's his
now,
name,
right
Rasa.
now.
Let's go, Rasa. Let's go. Sand Village guy, right? He was terrible to Gara.
I mean, he
Yeah.
is, but
Look how
let's
deep.
not forget your boy.
Somebody should stole off on him.
That's it.
Anyway, the non-filterable, the non-replaceable, the greatest, the EST of Blerd Traphouse, as some may put it, our very own Tioni.
Oh shit, me?
Please
I thought you were
introduce
talking
yourself.
about.
I thought you were gonna say somebody else. I was like, oh man, he's gonna do it, isn't he? He's gonna roast the bit. The time. This is his one time. I knew what was happening.
I mean, the EST is a black woman. Like, I figured you'd want to be compared to Bianca. Like,
it was going on like you were gonna just skip over her. You know, we're on the.
I should have. I was trying to be nice. I was.
Did y'all hear the introduction?
We're on the same.
I mean, you could tell who he was talking about.
I mean, I'm just probably low key deaf because I didn't hear what he said. I heard EAT as in eat, and I was confused.
So you can't see, you can't hear, and you didn't realize that you were the one that was being introduced. So I'm the only one that has some type of understanding. We got a problem.
At least
good.
A couple of us share the same brain cell. That's it. Like struggling for third place.
I'm not subscribing to none that y'all got going on. Okay.
Wow.
Kids don't do drugs. That's what I'm saying. We need Derek back in the schools. Yes, we need Derek back. We need him back. Him and
Fun
Smokey.
fact about little Miss Tioni over here. I was like the top student in that.
Only you can prevent forest fires, okay?
Nope, I started the fires. But I am Miss Tioni. I am your friendly big titty friend from Jersey, where I used to start fires. I am so happy to be here. I'm feeling good. I'm ready to talk about these worst dads, because at least 3 people in here are the best dads ever.
Oh.
And happy Father's Day, by the way. Like,
Thank
really
you.
quick. I know it's early,
Thank
but
you.
happy Father's Day to all the dads. You deserve it.
Thank you. Happy Father's Day. Happy Pride Month. Happy almost Juneteenth, because we got to celebrate it every time.
Hell yeah.
And happy birthday to a real one. You feel me?
Hey!
Happy birthday to my boy. Happy birth month to all the Geminis out there, because y'all get real dusty if y'all don't say happy birthday to y'all.
That is crazy.
Yeah, that's true.
The slander.
Y'all
I knew
flip.
it was coming. I knew it was coming.
Do y'all not get real dusty if y'all don't say happy birthday to y'all?
Oh no,
So if
I
y'all
think
don't,
that's a Taurus thing, but I'm gonna leave that alone.
he came on in his birthday month in a Naruto shirt
See?
to prove that he's
I knew his ass was a
to
Gemini.
prove he ain't a bad day. Our very
knew I
own
was a
Michael
Gemini?
Strahan coming into the Blerd Traphouse. Give it up for
That's
Charles.
crazy. That's crazy.
I want to fight you so bad. What did a Taurus do to you?
Oh, you a Taurus as well? Well, you should know your boy Maul over there. He kind of I would say he's the mascot for y'all. If that's
Listen,
putting it bluntly.
he's the one that that's like outside. We outcast him somehow. He's just surviving out there. I'm sorry.
No, it don't work like that, sweetheart. He is the
I'm glad
mascot.
that I'm safe.
He is the poster boy. Okay, so we're gonna put him there.
Nah, I'm just a nigga.
He slanders us. We slander him. That's just how it is. Tale as old as time.
You only say this because it's 2 of y'all niggas.
Not necessarily, but if you say anything out of line, you gonna get hit. I don't have to worry about that.
Yet.
And
anyway, go ahead and introduce yourself, Strahan. Tell the people who you are and what you're doing here today.
I'm here for a good time, not a long time. I am. I don't know. I would say I wear many hats. I don't really want to dive into that too much. But I am here to discuss who I believe should have been added, even though they're not necessarily a terrible father. I do want to submit Jamal in there at some point, if you guys would allow me to.
Bet I am so with that. Let's talk about it. New contender right here over Gambino. Let's talk about it.
Damn. A nigga wearing a terrible dad on a shirt comes in trying to enter me
Is he really?
Damn.
Is he really?
Naruto alone.
He spends time with his kids. He could do more.
No, we
He could
don't.
do better. Yes, he does.
No, we don't. He's in the
Yes, he
shadow clone to spend
does.
time with his kids. Nigga, that ain't
You
you.
got
I want the
people
real
that literally
you.
stay right across the street and don't even bother to do that. So
That was-
Don't matter. You as bad of a dad as you claim that you wanted to be a dad. Stand on that business. Speaking of standing on business and being a good dad, it's my boy, all the way from Ohio, the one, the only, D White.
You act like Ohio is super far away from you.
Ohio just has nothing there but you, man.
Nothing.
You know, it's sad, but it's true. Like you said, I'm a house dad from Ohio. Yeah, no. I'm for the record, I actually have a question. The rules with this, because I'm low key with Mikey here. I don't want to find myself defending. Oh my gosh.
Here's what happened.
Yeah, I don't want to find myself in anime court defending Yujiro Hama. That's not super high on my list of things that I want to do today. So
that's why we offspring you. Don't worry about it. We've gone past that.
You dodged the bullet.
I mean,
it went pew and passed right by you.
Yeah, we just threw Jamal in the mix, so you good.
And next up, we throwing Charles a headline in the mix. It's sus. It's got to go to court.
So Jamal and anti-Jamal this week. That's what we got.
Anti-Jamal. That's what. Nah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. That is not gonna get marketed.
Absolutely.
That's not getting labeled.
Absolutely. I love it. I'm here for it.
Might be a shirt.
That is insane.
Jamal versus anti-Jamal might be a shirt.
What's up with y'all the t-shirts, man?
We're a t-shirt company like AEW.
Gotta sell, man.
I love AEW.
That's wild.
You love t-shirts. That's why.
I don't like
I just like
anti-Jamal
taking
though.
clothes. Like I might want that top.
Who's top?
Charles.
We can go for like a Taurus versus Gemini thing. I should.
Hey, I was going to say mine ain't
No,
that
we will not.
interesting.
I'm not.
No, yours is
shipping.
trash.
I'm not
No, we're
shipping
not.
no anti-Jamal. Nah, I'm not doing that.
We are not doing Taurus versus Gemini.
You don't want that beef, dog.
No, my brother is a Gemini. I get enough of that shit.
I'm all for the smoke. That's besides the point.
Same.
So listen, if you all for the smoke, let's keep it where it's supposed to be on the tournament. And the tournament is supposed to be some bad guys. You know what I mean? We got the former Kazekage. What was he, the third? Fourth Kazekage?
The third.
I think he was the third or the second.
Third Kazekage versus
He was the fourth. You're correct.
the leader of the bandit troop. And I mean, in terms of speaking of bad fathers, Yujiro's a bad dad. But you know what? There was some reconciliation. Yujiro's a bad dad in the same way that Goku's a bad dad. They just ain't all right in the head. And I mean, a lot of things could be said about Goku. But do we really not overlook the fact that Goku started off the show with a concussion? The concussion is so bad that it rewrote his whole personality.
No. We're not. I'm not gonna let you do that. Goku and all of his parenting moments only really made one legit mistake, and that was giving Cell that sensitive. Everything else you can actually.
I personally don't feel like he's a bad dad, but you know, teach them.
No, for real though. Everything else you can kind of overlook. Like he wore Cell down and said, "Hey, son, I'm tired. He's tired. I don't have it in me to go ahead and wrap this up, but I know you do, and you can."
I've seen Goku dig deep and pull it out. In the end, like there's no way you like no Diddy, but I've seen you go through and like fight and win. You mean to tell me you don't have it when it's Cell?
If you're understanding everything,
come
right?
on, son.
You watch this, nah. But what I'm saying is, you know why he did it. The whole point was for Gohan to tap into that inner demon, for him to realize his potential.
Right. So
How
this
he
is a
went about it, not gonna lie, it's questionable.
Experience
But
from
that was the whole purpose of doing it. Like that, yeah, I wouldn't take that route as a parent.
You killed yourself trying to
He
take out Phil.
sacrificed.
No. That's he killed himself cleaning up the mess he made because he gave Cell a senzu bean. This is a completely
good dad.
Goku does not throw him a senzu bean. The minute he threw him a senzu bean is when he messed up as a parent. Everything else can be excused. It's like, hey, this is a softball for you, okay? Just go wrap this up. I need you to understand
since we throwing out bad dads, can we mention the fact that Trunks got beat up and both future and present being with Vegeta, and that he is not as great of a dad as he claims, like everybody claims he is?
I'm not gonna sit here and say
but Vegeta spends more time with his kids, I feel like, compared to Goku. However, Goku is way more of a gentle parent than Vegeta is. He didn't want to throw his son out there to fight.
Sorry, we're speaking of gentle parents, and my child was peeing off screen. Like, I watched a stream of piss come from a baby. So this Father's Day, if you're looking for reasons to wrap it up, people, I watched a 2-month-old pee from the changing table.
Like let me go ahead and take my birth control now.
Do it. Because good Lord, dog. I never considered myself being back at this point. I mean, I love little man, but
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
You know what you got to do. Wrap it up.
Wrap it up and swallow.
I was just thinking of vasectomy, but you know.
Oh, get that. Men, you should get that. That is the best thing in your future is to get a vasectomy. I have known a man who has 3 kids. He said getting a vasectomy is the best thing that ever happened to him.
Good to know.
It is better. It is better and safer for men than it is for females.
Yeah, I thought that same thing. I'm just.
You have to push like a 10-pound baby out your vagina and rip all the way to your asshole? No.
Especially if y'all
why you gotta describe it that way?
Yeah, personally, I never imagined that because it wouldn't happen.
Like you like imagine a woman wanting to have a child and you're literally scared.
No, this is just the realistic option. But hi, my name is Miss Tioni. I cause chaos.
She's an agent of chaos.
I strongly agree with the agent of chaos on this one. Because if you can,
delete that footage.
Just do it.
You got
if you have
over there.
It's bigger. But
just like some of these dads should have before they had kids.
Ooh, like my boy.
Before he had a kid, he should have got snipped.
Hey, you don't know if he was a snip. Because he named him Gone. Because that's exactly who he's going to be. They said, Jing, what you want to name him? What I'm going to be? Gone.
No, he said, I'm gone. And they thought, oh, that's what his name is going to be. No, he's like, no, I'm gone. I'm gone.
Me.
Yeah, but my name is gone. And like when they turned around, he was gone.
Out. Like, he earned that shot. Like, there were very few punches in anime that I'm like, yo, you shouldn't have punched that person. But like the Celestial Dragon in One Piece, Gon getting Jin getting punched, these are punches that are deserved.
Gambino
when he punched Shao Tucker, that was a punch he deserved. Although some might say
everything Baki threw at Yujiro deserved.
Everything.
I'm just saying,
bro,
I can't put both in the same categories. That don't compute. Yujiro has made multiple mistakes, not just by his children, but also by the women that had his children.
Now, Yujiro's made mistakes that a lot of people, not just by the women that's had his children.
We're talking about the skills of him as a parent, not as a lover. We're not focusing on that right now.
Why wouldn't you say that's why most people have kids? Because of their ability to love?
No.
So if we're not talking about the skills of what they did to the parent, then you can't mention what Endeavor did. Because all Endeavor did was have his kids trained in and not speak to the ones that weren't good enough.
You saw the type of training he did, right?
Right. One of his kids drove
They were training
themselves
them.
to
See
the
the kind
nearest
of world that he lived in?
We
But
not
did you
gonna
see the
talk
kind of
about
world that
Dobby
he?
just yet. We not gonna
Oh,
talk.
okay. But are we going to talk about the kind
We
of
can get
world that
that.
Endeavor was
My
in?
point is, you mean to tell me that none of my other kids
No,
matter other than the
no,
one that can do what I want them to do? You mean
The
to
one
tell
that can
me
bring
that I'm
prestige
going
and
to
fame to
treat
my
you like
name
you're not even human?
and my
Pause.
legacy?
no.
Like you would
Dobby is the poster
no.
child of why Endeavor is a bad parent. Shoot, like not actually, yeah, no, and that Dobby and the kids he don't talk to. Those are the case studies of why he's a bad parent. Not
Mm-hmm.
just oh, yeah, you can tell it's been years since I watched My Hero. I don't even remember old boy's name. Rocky.
Shoto.
Well, no,
Thank
wait a
you.
minute. Wait, like,
But nah, but
wait,
like that's why I didn't want to speak on Shoto. I didn't even want to speak on Dobby. I'm just like in general. That nah. I do like the redemption arc, but nah.
No, I mean because he actually went through the work with his family for the most part. He can not be on the list at the end of the day. He's not.
Mm-hmm.
He's a bad dad, but he's a reformed bad parent.
Right.
He's
He
trying.
atoned for
Just
his
like
sins, yeah.
my boy Kaido. He's fucking trying. Kaido did a lot of shit. But you know what Kaido did? Kaido said, yo, you want to be Odin? I will respect your wishes and only refer to you as my son. Whole
Not to
time.
mention, he's like, you're gonna be Odin. Odin got
You
me
gonna catch
babies.
Odin's problem. Like,
So I mean, I get why Yamato and Kaido had the relationship that they had. I'm not
so
gonna
keep
say
in mind, you don't know what kind of information that Yamato found out and came back yelling at Kaido. Because Yamato seems like that kind of person who had read Odin's journal, came back, yelled it at Kaido, and Kaido knew some shit about a Joy Boy and Joy Boy coming. So given what
you think Odin took that out. But either way, Kaido's bad, but for as bad as Kaido was, including the imprisoning of his child, I mean, didn't go out of his way to actually kill the kid.
No, he told him either you're going to join up or you can't leave the island. The island that I control, that I don't want you to leave from, and I want you to stick around to learn your lesson, to work by my side, so that when I control the world, you rule it beside me.
You live in my house, you follow my rules.
And that's what makes you a bad dad sometimes. So back on topic here. I kind of want to bring up and kind of help Mikey here in this situation that he's in, that he put himself in.
You want to help
talking
Mikey?
about the worst, I know it's shocking, right? If we're talking the
worst
father,
all right, go ahead.
Help a damsel in
father in
distress.
anime. Are we talking blood relation, or are we
non-blood?
More of just being there? Because we have some great dads out there that were just there and not related by blood.
Found families are a thing. That's a genre in anime.
So, are we talking like non-blood or blood? I kind of want to help Mikey with this because his pick, his horrible pick, is someone related by non-blood, but my pick is related by blood. But he didn't do what he did.
I did, and this is terrible to say. Guts is more property than he is his son. He's more of his slave that he used than he was ever his child. He never treated him as he loved him. He treated him as he was going to raise him. The same way you would do to but it's the same thing you would do to a cow. Do you look at a cow any different? Like, you love it, you treat it, and then the second that bitch get big enough to make feet.
Let's not use cow as an example.
No, that's Bessie. Leave Bessie alone. That's Bessie. Bessie give me milk. She is a good ass cow.
Here, all right.
I want you to know I went to Afghanistan and the things that they said about goats.
Stop, please. I was joking. I was like, I actually was going off a bit because I was going to talk about milk tanks right after, because of what you said about the milk tanks and drinking, and I was like, I was going to go off of a bit, but that no, I don't want to. I'm good.
I forgot when we.
I feel like I still got the picture somewhere. You want the picture?
No.
I was doing a bit.
I feel like this is going dark kind of fast, and it doesn't.
Listen, the last time we did this, and he brought up Gambino, and then he brought up everything he did. It got dark so quick, and he just re-brought it up. I completely masked that out of my mind of what he did. I thought we were going to eat veggies.
You know what?
I didn't think.
You know what? Upon further review, I'm okay with Gambino getting off on the technicality.
Yeah, let's say he was just actually too bad. He's not the worst father. He's just like not. Just throw him over there.
Was he not still called dad or father or daddy, whatever? Was he not?
He might have been called both.
Someone called him daddy. Please don't say that. Because the only person that would have called him daddy would be.
Where did you find that footage, bro? Like, why do you like to
show that again? Don't you ever disrespect Bulbasaur like that again? Don't you ever show his private moments? Leave that shit in your inbox, in your photos. Keep a pin over it. Save it. Don't fucking do that. Listen, Bulbasaur can break your back, but you ain't supposed to show it like that.
Whoa!
At all. So,
is that what's happening to Psyduck?
I don't care. I don't want to know. I don't want to speak on it. I just want to move forward with the conversation.
We can't.
You're not gonna ruin my childhood.
So then let's move forward with the conversation. What are we talking about?
No, we gotta talk about.
Who did you decide to bring a week late to this particular competition? Now that we're here.
Oh yes, you had someone.
Indeed.
No.
Me?
You said that you had we talked about Ash's dad, but considering
the nigga never made an appearance.
What's his
like?
name?
How you gonna bring him up on charges that he ain't done? What did he do?
At least we can find Gone's dad. We can't find him.
Like?
What did he not do?
It's his real crime. What would you charge him with?
Abandonment. What you mean?
He left the
The problem with Ash's dad is that we were to try to actually bring him here for court. We would never be able to hit him with a subpoena.
No, he's still out getting lottery tickets.
We don't know what he's doing. That's the thing. We don't know what he's doing.
Listen, 25 years later, there's a way to find out what he looks like. It's just in universe and not in actual real world. Because he challenged the Pokemon League. He sent him the hat. The hat is from the official Pokemon League challenge. And that's why he gave him a new one at the end of the series, because it showed as he was starting his journey, he was also in his journey. It was supposed to be symbolic.
Yeah, symbolic my ass. I want to see your face. Send a postcard. Send a picture. A letter. No,
and they teased it at the end of Journeys, but you don't see them.
Yeah, it was symbolic. That's what the hat was.
You know what?
So you mean to tell me all the seasons he had a new hat that was from his dad? That's terrible.
Nah, all the seasons he had a new hat from challenging the Pokemon League. The hat came from the previous league. Y'all never noticed that?
I mean, I know every time, but I
didn't think he challenged the league in each one, though.
Yeah, there was.
Right?
So wait, now
because if you do think about that, like if we're logically thinking about this, he has a different hat for every new region, but he doesn't challenge every regions. So how is that a thing?
Well, no, because by that logic, it would be the hat that he would be wearing is the hat from the previous league that he just got out of. So
but he didn't challenge every league.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Which one didn't he challenge?
Which one he didn't? I thought he didn't challenge at least one of them, if not two.
When was the last time you stopped watching Pokemon?
That's the real question.
Okay.
I'm ready to like.
You had
got some real strong ass opinions for somebody that watch it.
5 and 6 though. I was like, no.
Like either you stop watching and then it's like, oh, you only played the games, or you watched here and there and you.
Because he challenged every league every time.
Yeah, he just.
They even had a imaginary league that they had to make up, the Orange Islands, when he went to go get that league trophy, or the Orange Islands, when he brought the trophy home. The hat didn't change because it's still in the cancel region.
Because it was non-canon.
But also that too, yeah.
I mean, are we really calling anything that Ash does non-canon, considering that the manga doesn't even include the man?
That is a talk.
Yeah, because they don't count the Orange Islands. Because they've never counted the Orange Islands as an actual league. That's why you could never do it in a video game. So anything that he can't do, anything that you can't do in the video game or be recreated is non-canon. And that doesn't include his adventures to make the anime look good.
That's messed up.
From the Japanese.
Because I have questions about that.
Now that's actually pretty messed up. Because I mean, we all kind of counted the Orange Islands as like one of his first wins, for real, for real.
Yeah, and the Pokemon League never officially recognized that.
Yep.
I thought y'all realized that.
So are we just right? So are we just okay with Delia using the trophy as a free weight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as Nami claims it.
Damn.
I see what's happening here with you Negroes. Y'all trying to gloss over the fact that Gambino is the worst father in anime. Because Mikey is doing some Jedi mind tricks. And he's trying to change y'all from talking about how bad Gambino really is. Because, I mean, right here, Exhibit A. Let him know. I mean, this is someone who literally picked up a child. And this is what a child... See, he didn't correct him. For, like, at least the younger part of his years, he saw this man as his father. And he didn't correct him until he lost his leg. Until his leg got damaged. He did not correct him.
When everything was good in the hood.
Exactly. Everything was good.
You my kid. The second it's
Next
not.
thing
It's not.
You're my puppy. So make it make sense.
So
Rhonda at least told you from day one.
So do we want to kick him from the tournament on a technicality, or?
I thought you were helping me, T. What is what the shit?
Agent of Chaos.
That's
fine.
It.
I'm fine with sowing and breeding chaos. Not you. I had to make sure.
Oh, that hurt her feelings.
See, we share the same brain cell. We share the same brain cell. Don't worry, I know what's up. But let's talk about sand, right?
We ain't got to talk about sand because it's dry as hell. Let's talk about how wet he made that boy with all the people in his settlement.
Whoa. Man, we will not. We are not doing that.
On that note, we will go to a commercial break.
So, because of me saying this, we can all agree that he is the worst father in anime. Blood or not blood related.
I don't think blood or not blood matters in the action.
All in favor of saying aye?
No. Let's roll this back. Because we are not done talking about this nigga here. And the shit that he pulled on his son.
Okay. I say this to say that. All right, well, I'm going to say that.
He psychologically scarred Gaara. Gaara could not sleep.
Did he do anything to him sexually?
Gaara could not sleep.
Did he do anything to him sexually?
Do you know what happens after you can't sleep? Your mind starts to deteriorate.
I haven't. Let me see.
So you're telling me that if you had a parent that sexually defiled you in any manner, that is okay, so long as your sleep isn't deprived and you don't get deluded?
You mean to tell me that a monster living inside of you that stops you from sleeping and terrifies you? Because now at this point, you don't know what love is. You're hallucinating because you're up.
So would you rather?
And there's a monster that's literally inside of you.
Pause, guys. Pause for a second. First off, I don't want to say this to
I can help
ruin me further, but technically that monster you're talking about, Jamal, is the same monster that Gambino put in him in the guts. He didn't get to sleep. He doesn't know what love is. All these things that you're saying does not help my case. So I'm gonna do you a favor. I'm gonna take over for this, okay? Y'all cannot be messed up with me and Rasa, okay? All right.
Listen, Rasa told him from day one. Gambino's son, he had time to feel love. Gara did not feel love at all from day one.
Nope.
The extra step to make
That
him
nigga
love
come try to kill him.
the extra step he took to make the kid love him as a family member first before he started. Yeah. Like I said,
they're blood related.
He is the worst father in anime, personally. I'm just trying to figure out if we want to let this man go on a technicality because of the fact that he's not related by blood. And it sounds
don't fit.
You know what?
The glove don't. I guess it don't.
I mean,
that's what we need to discuss. In terms of anime, do we have more people that outweigh in non-blood compared to blood? Do we have worse fathers in blood than non-blood? Do we have best fathers in non-blood?
This ain't even a contest, dog. This is really like
but it's what we have to figure out, because if we're going with non-blood, of course Gambino wins. But if we're actually going with blood here, Eureka is worse.
I see it all as the same. But if y'all want to separate categories, that's
I mean, I'm with you. Yeah, it's definitely. I feel the same way. I'm just.
It would be different if Eureka and Raza went together, because those are both related by blood. We have a non-blood and a blood situation here.
Blood or no blood. If you choose to be a parent, that alone is enough.
When you step up, you're the dad. Once you step up, you're the dad. So I don't think it matters whether or not you're blood or non-blood.
Cool. So we all agree that Gambino is the worst.
No. Wait. See, I wasn't finished.
She walked you right into that one.
I ain't gonna lie.
I already said what I said before.
But I'm about to say, knowing what? No.
I know.
Took you by the hand and led you down the hall. Quite
slowly. Admitted y'all watch.
I gave you a nice little walk
and Berserk and figure out for yourself.
There were flowers and everything. It was sprinkled
out. He was getting there. She pulled out the Uno reverse on his ass.
I knew exactly what was happening. I already told you about the same monster that was in Gara was the same monster that was in Guts, but that's in his guts. But
just take the L.
I feel like we do this to you at least once an episode. Like this happens to you at least once an episode.
Y'all ever? You can say that, right? And then it's like if you think about the old Power Rangers equation, the villain comes out, does some stuff, end of the day, bam, he gets beat up. This is not new to me. This ain't new to me. But
I mean,
this is out of pocket. That's all I.
This is the same person that tried to defend this Jedi. So like,
I was the person who tried to defend the Jedi. Actually,
I don't. I was against them.
Oh my God, you were.
Yeah.
Damn, I just hate you, Mikey, for no reason. I'm sorry.
Why do you treat Mikey like your name? Like he doesn't matter. What did he do to you?
See, y'all want to do Jamal versus anti-Jamal. Y'all need to do Mikey versus anti-Mikey.
Anti-Mikey's the good guy.
Yeah.
Is he though?
Can I tell you a quick story?
I love story time.
So me, Mikey, and T all met at the same time in the same place.
I don't want to do the story time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to do the story time.
And T acts as though she has never met Mikey. Like they jump on an episode, we do one about wrestling, and he's like, "Oh yeah, it was nice to see you again." And she's like, "Again? I've seen you before?"
Yeah.
I just remember the other thing that we recorded for about wrestling prior to when we the shit.
See?
And I told you about my stream in Sims. Yeah. Wow. I have bad
and
memory.
He's been following her since.
Listen, I am so bad with names. I am good with faces when I'm sober.
It's 5 letters. It's less than yours. That doesn't count. Mikey.
But is it short for something? Is your first name Michael?
Yes, it is short for something that is 7 letters.
Yeah, nope, gone. Completely gone. Nope. I knew you as Fluke the Villain. I did not know you as Mikey.
It's still 5 letters.
Listen. I say this with all my fans. If you change your name, and I've known your name for a while, and you change it, I'm not going to remember you.
I'm not a fan. You should know me more.
The craziest part is I introduced him and said, "Yo, we did this. We killed it at our panel," and pointed at him as we're drinking. And she's like,
Oh my god,
"Nope,
I remember
who
that.
the fuck is that guy?"
What was crazy? I have like vision, face blindness when it comes to that situation. I don't remember the conversation, but your face is just gone. Damn. So anyway, BlerdCon is happening in how many days? We got 31 days, like 12 hours until BlerdCon is hitting up. I'm so excited. I'm excited for this panel. I'm so hyped.
It's gonna be so fun.
It's gonna be so much fun.
It's not Mikey the villain. It's not Mikey the bad guy. It's Mikey the sad guy. That's all it is.
Yeah. It's no pressure, Mikey.
Your depression. Keep it back in. Shove it back in.
Cry, yeah.
We shove it in our.
It sounds like Diddy.
That's not even funny. That's so not funny. Just like what Gambino did to Guts because he was in his guts. That's not funny.
I make that joke. You can't make that joke. I make that joke.
Hold on, I'm gonna even come right back and try to fix my camera, but I'm definitely gonna report you.
You know, there, what Rasa did to Gara, right? So what Rasa did to Gara, scarred him for I don't know how long, and Gara just turned into a killer, right? Like he really just turned into a killer. Like he didn't care about anything else. What's love? He just killed people, right? Gambino did that to Guts, and Guts actually just became a mercenary for hire that did good. So I mean, like, for real, blessing in disguise, right?
Two different upbringings.
Absolutely. So, I mean,
I want you to know this whole episode has been T doing this to you.
No, you can't justify the trauma by the good that comes out of it. That's literally the road to hell being paved with good intentions.
That actually Berserk is the road to hell being paved with good intentions. That's actually Berserk. That's quite literally.
Yeah, I mean, more or less.
I mean, yeah, but that should be part of the story. Those intentions are not don't excuse the terrible things that you do, Griffith.
What excuses this?
The entirety of Berserk. So
there is no excuse for that, which is why he loses.
Again, 3 silver under hell, bro.
I would have, if it was me and I was selling him, I definitely if he was useless to me, definitely for a copper, I wouldn't give a fuck. But that's something different, like half a cigarette or something. I don't know. But
Mikey's going on the week after Gambino, so we put on Gambino then Mikey.
I've done nothing.
Now that we pick,
wow,
what have I done?
The cat. Stop it. Stop it now.
I haven't.
Do we need to get T back on you and like why does this need to keep happening?
He's taking the L. He already know he lost. Good luck on Sunday.
There wasn't much I could do.
So in terms of worst cartoon fathers, what are some of your candidates for worst cartoon dads? I think one of Homer Simpson. That nigga been choking Bart since season 1. It is season 34. That is a lot of choking.
It wasn't even like a loose tight. It was a.
It was
it was like you can't breathe. You about to turn purple. Like
yeah,
right.
Like people have tried to stop you, and you told them to mind their business.
Has a broken neck. Period.
I've seen him shoot nails at his son. I mean, to his daughters, he's a more sensitive and like he's not a loving dad, but he does the best that the idiot can. Yeah, and he puts his whoa. I love my kid.
My guys, it's not.
Are you not more gentle with your daughters than you are with your sons?
That's because my sons are jerks.
I don't think that helps you. That doesn't justify
It does
what
not.
you did.
It
It
don't.
doesn't justify it.
It don't.
To be
I'm trying to
fair,
save
I
you,
think
brother.
both men are good. So I mean,
Yeah,
I'm still gentler with my daughter than I am with my son.
like, and if anything, I think, yeah, like I'm equally as gentle. Like Snuggles is a very like sensitive child. Like you yell at him and his feelings are hurt. Like you have to go apologize. This is why you getting one slice of pizza in New York.
I don't know how to explain
You getting a
it, but
jumbo
I know
slice.
with my daughter,
You don't deserve
it's
this
like,
Toblerone.
Thank
I wouldn't
you.
say I'm more gentle. I'm more patient with stuff that she does. I guess because she's also younger too. Like why I gave my sons a pass at that age, it's like now it's just her.
You're all
So I don't
single
know.
now, and then they're gonna start dating. You're gonna turn to Martin Lawrence.
Yeah, I'm definitely going. Yeah, but I don't even want to
Reggie.
go to Martin Lawrence route. I want to. If y'all ever seen the movie Den of Thieves, that's how I want to go about the approach. That's how I want to go about it. I don't want to do the Martin way. It was alright. It was cool, but it's like nah. I want to go about the Den of Thieves route. I want Buddy to not want to come back to the house at all.
How are you gonna get a son-in-law?
Yeah,
I don't want one. I don't need one.
I mean, I don't know. Me and Brittany dad get along pretty well. Like he loves me.
But like, what's like? So I also look at it like this too. Like from dating women, it's like I've probably only met one dad that was like chill and cool. The rest of them they tried that intimidating factor, and it was
So
like I
your
respect
daughter's
it.
not allowed to get married?
I'm not saying she's not allowed to get married. I'm not saying that I would literally like go out of my way
But I
to
mean that's
stop
what you're
it.
saying.
But I would know what I want to do is see how serious that they are. So
You gonna
yes,
try to
because
kill a
it's like
nigga?
I look at it like
Basically,
this.
what he's saying
I'm not.
from like
What I'm saying is, I'm not
I gotta
just
test
dating
your
somebody
gangster to
just
be
to
able to
date. You
date
know,
my
like, but
daughter.
no, but you know how some people literally date just to date. Like they have no intentions of like, not saying that they won't marry them or they won't go forward, but it's like I want to feel somebody out. I'm not trying to waste my time. Therefore,
That's
I
what
don't
ain't
want you
about you
wasting my
filling them
kids'
from the
out.
time.
age
You
of
are
I'm not going,
hypothetically
but
trying to fill out a young
okay,
nigga.
but
no,
even
he's
with my
trying to say
sons,
from
I'm not going to tell them go out and sow their royal oats. It's like, nah, find you a good woman and settle down. So
That's
when a
not the fuck I'm
man
telling
does
my
look,
son. Go have
my
fun.
point, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not treating my
all
daughter
right.
one way and
And
treating
the
my
worst
sons one
dad
way.
in
I'm
this
not doing that.
podcast group
I'm not
is
doing that at all. So, like I said, they gonna have to know if they want to court a woman, this is what they got to do. And any man that comes across her, if he not gonna come correct, if he not serious, then yeah, if he's uncomfortable about what I'm doing, he don't need to be here.
This has
It's
been
that
Southern
simple.
Parenting by Charles. So moving back on to worst dads in cartoons.
That's
Dwight,
what's
who
up.
you got?
Dwight.
I
You
mean, we
heard what
gotta
he said,
mention
right?
if we're gonna put Homer Simpson up there, we gotta mention Peter Griffin in the same breath. His
Mm.
behavior towards
Listen.
his behavior
Damn,
Yeah.
Daniel.
is absolutely reprehensible. I don't even want to go. There's not enough time left in this podcast to go into how this man treats Meg.
This is true.
Yo, remember when
This is
he
true.
looked at his wife and told her, I love you, but I hate the kids? Like,
He felt that.
straight up to their face. I think that was probably one of the worst things he could have done to his kids. And then he decided to try to kill his kids on several occasions.
I don't. Okay.
I don't watch it enough to know that, but I'm not gonna disagree with what you're saying.
In one of our recent episodes, you forgot to tell them that there were kids inside the house and they were trying to get rid of bed bugs. They were literally seeing prints. They were gonna die. Both Meg and Chris. Stewie was on his own little scientific adventure, but he was gonna kill his kids.
Yeah. Like, and you also have to.
Even on Meg. Took out the city's cable or something like that.
Say he be more. You ever say he be more proud of the boys than Meg? I don't know what it is about Meg, but he do not like her.
And that's the firstborn,
right? Which
in
is wild.
most cases, from my experiences, like from seeing people, I feel like the firstborn get one or the other. They had like the most, I would say, accepted child, or they're usually the most cast away. That first one is always the test drive. It's never an in between.
Oh, well, I didn't say that.
I mean,
He got the name of Megatron.
What?
Her name is Megatron.
Her name is Megatron Griffin. Yes, it is on her birth certificate.
Her name is Megatron because he
He
cared
don't
that
like.
much.
He don't love her.
He crossed out Megan and put Megatron.
It was Megatron.
Megatron. Yes.
Megatron.
They literally have an episode where they're like, "Hey, Megan." It's like, "Oh, that's not my name. It's short for something else."
It's Megatron.
That's wild that Peter really did that. So yeah, I mean, listen, there's a special episode reserved for Peter Griffin where he just, because his dad skills, his like husband skills, and honestly, I would say Lois need to be on that same episode. She slept with Bill Clinton.
Bad parents together. They are like the worst couple to be together.
So would you put them as the worst couple of parents? Because I would argue and say that there are probably a couple more. Like,
we would have to do research on that because I don't know. But they are terrible.
That can be for next month.
For real, if we're talking worst parenting couples, we definitely got to throw Timmy's parents up there. We got to throw Danny Phantom's parents up there.
Definitely.
Hell, the Rugrats parents need to be up there. All of them. Every single one of them.
Nah. Because they left him with the grandpa. And they assumed that they were fine with the grandpa a lot of times. Or they'd be in the backyard playing.
I know, because there are too many times where I've heard the grandparents
lacking too many times going to sleep and they over there, lives in danger, and he has no understanding as to what's going on.
Nah, facts. Like a lot of times they keep finding their children, they crawled off somewhere and they don't even question it. And they be like,
no, but when they do, they yell at him, wake him up, and he's like, what do you expect? Like, what did you expect me to do? Like, I'm old. I'm tired.
I'm old.
Look
I'm
how
tired.
many kids. It wasn't even like he was always with just two of them. They would leave all of them with him.
yeah. But I mean, you know, you got to keep in mind that the parents are the same age that we are now. In my 30s, I am known to leave my kids if I can.
That I am so glad that I came out so much better because I always envisioned them to be older.
Because, like, keep in mind, this is parents in their 30s and the 90s, and this is what they seem like. Like, this is what it was supposed to be depicted from. And, like, the Rugrats is depicted from the baby's point of view. So they seem so much older. But they're just starting their lives and having kids, and that's why it seems kind of wonky. But they didn't age that much and all grown up.
So I always envisioned them being like, that's crazy. I never would have taken their 30s.
What was his name? He was a preemie baby. What's his name? I'm drawing a blank.
Dill?
Dill?
They were already screwed from the beginning. Did you hear their names?
Their last name is Pickles.
Dill
right,
Pickle.
So they named him Dylan. They call him Dill.
And he was born as a preemie, and he was going to get bullied in high school, but they put a nice little nostalgia filter on it. Because what child is not going to get made fun of that name?
Dill?
He did.
Last name Pickle?
I mean,
Dylan Pickles?
Wow.
Is that really like joke worthy? But I'm saying, like, off the top of your head, that's really joke worthy?
Right.
Dylan
Probably got some.
Immediately, I wouldn't crack a joke on that. Like, and I feel like
kids
you have to live in certain places and have to be within certain age groups. Maybe in elementary and like preschool, that would be acceptable. But I feel like once you touch middle school, high school, that's not really funny. Like, it's just
when we were young. Now they're just evil.
Yeah.
When you were younger.
Yeah, when we were, but see, that's the thing. I feel like kids back then were like more sinister in the sense of jokes. Now it's just more about actual like physicality aspects. Back then,
that's not always the case though.
No, I'm saying that's how I feel. I feel like back then, like, because I've seen some kids get bullied like strictly off words. Now it seems more of a physical aspect. So I don't know.
Yeah, but that's still not the.
I'm 31.
Okay, because I'm kind of feeling offended as the youngest one here being 29, and you're saying back then with them kids.
Youngest too.
What I'm saying is, it's like younger when I was coming up, I look at it from the standpoint of how you were.
That makes you Granny Tsunade.
So I don't know. Like, that's why I look at it like, I'm not saying fights and stuff never occurred, but it was like joking was like a thing. And I ain't gonna lie, I went to school with some kids who had some very embarrassing names. Like this one kid, and I ain't gonna lie, he got bullied for it all the time. He had hella fights. His name was Ruben Cox, so you already know how that went.
Oh, you know a Cox too?
His last name was Cox. His first name was Ruben. So yes, COX. And they were quick to say Ruben, you know. But my point is like he dealt with this was middle school. This was middle school. And like he was a cool guy, cool, laid back, chill. He was very smart. He stayed to himself. Like I promise you, he literally could have been anybody's best friend. But you know, we have villains as kids, and they crack jokes. And he had to show a few of them, like why you shouldn't mess with me, and I respected him for it. But my point is like he's not the first. He's just one of the most notable. Like so, I see a name like that, yes, but being compared to like Dylan. Like, or even saying Dill Pick, like, nah, that's not.
Nah, but he don't go with Dylan. He's Dill.
I did not know his first name was Dylan.
I didn't know his first name was Dylan, and I've seen every episode of Regrets.
But I'm saying, even if it was just Dill Pickles, like that's still not something I'm a cracker.
You're really nice.
Yeah, because these days will make jokes.
I would have said something about Ruben, like Ruben Cox. I would have made a joke about that before I made a joke about that. That's what I'm saying. So it's like, I don't know.
But you misunderstand. Like,
we also
have
live,
a child,
but we
and
also
she
live
got
in different
bullied.
places too. So like that's another thing too. Like when we used to visit like different places as a kid, it was things that I thought other people did in those areas that was just completely weird. Like down here, all we do is talk about people. That's all we do. That is just an everyday thing. Like families, friends, like just neighbors, everything. Everybody clowns everybody. So it's like down here, you kind of have to have thick skin, know how to fight, or just stay to yourself. If not, do all of it. It's like up north it's a little different. And like how we talk, a lot of people think I talk aggressive or I give off a demeanor like I just don't want to be approached to anything. I'm not necessarily like that.
You sound like
that's how I come off. So it's like if Jamal didn't know me from Adam and Eve, he might have thought we had we had chips on our shoulders compared to each other. But knowing me, he would look at things differently compared to somebody else. Somebody else he might know, be like, "What's up with him?" Like, no, he's cool. But they don't see that. But that's also because I don't engage with everybody. Like I'm the person at work. I literally come to work, do what I got to do. I go about my business. I'll speak, but we're not gonna have full-fledged conversations. I gotta really get to know you because you know some people they just be on other stuff. But my point is like everybody's different from that standpoint. So I feel like when it comes to that, it's just our views are based off of our surroundings. But I know somebody even with the name Dylan, like even Dylan Pickles, because I don't think that's me being nice. He's not gonna get jokes made on him that much compared to somebody like Ruben. Like that.
And this is why we don't let you on the internet because kids are mean on the internet. Because they will bully you
on the internet.
They will talk shit to you. Like I've been trash talked by children in the Xbox Live like play area harder than I've been talked to.
Gonna happen. I get trash.
Listen,
too, but the point, bro,
I didn't even start the game and these niggas was trash talking me.
You ain't got to. My point is though, that's just like when I was younger, I was on that. So that
was a long time ago, though, Grandpa.
I'm older, but I wasn't on it like. You know,
that was a long time ago, Grandpa.
It was just like a phase. It was like I went through it once I got to like almost preteen. I chilled out with a lot of stuff. Once I was a teen, it was like I did certain things. Then as I got to like middle to like late teens, I chilled out with a lot of stuff. Like I had phases. Some people don't grow out of stuff. Everybody different. So I don't know.
That was 20 years ago.
Like now,
13.
like if I get on the game right now and I get like 2 dudes I hear on the game where I know they like between 16 and like 21 and they trash talking, I just mute my mic. I be like, oh, they kids.
I tried.
Like I'm not gonna have the back and forth. I'm not gonna do none of that. I be like, I'm good.
I'm gonna ruin their entire life.
It's not because I'm old, bro. I choose peace. It has nothing to do with age. I have friends our age that will go back, boy, I beat you. Like I'm just not that person.
I'm Kendrick Lamar. I choose violence. Speaking of choosing violence, T1, congratulations. She
T1 before this even started. Like, what are you talking about? This was
she walked
like a
right into
episode
it
of an anime. That's what this episode was. This was a filler.
Because we all knew.
The fight was already over before it started. This
wasn't even a discussion. You were just here. I tried to give you chances.
She did.
There were no chances to give. Like, honestly, he had one thing that just ultimately got him trumped.
You're muted. Just like Guts was when he was trying to speak out.
He wasn't.
We need to find a new name for that man. His name is Gerald.
Yeah, I actually didn't want it. But he was
His name is Gerald. His name is not good.
You didn't help me. You were like, yeah, this guy's bad. It's fine.
This man's name is
I'm gonna
Gerald.
get my best suit and defend him.
Your best suit and defend him.
Yeah, I
you gotta come up with a really good defense.
I have a couple things, but I don't know if they'll fly in court.
Okay.
Nah.
I don't think
that's tough, dog.
I mean, it's all right. I knew what I was getting into.
Yeah. Can you remind everyone who your second pick was really quick?
I'd rather not.
Please.
It was Dio Brando from JoJo's Bizarre.
Dio, bro?
Dio.
I mean, I suppose.
The generational hater.
I know who Dio is. I've never watched JoJo in a sense of like knowing if they have like Dio had a child, so I don't know nothing about that. But I know Dio.
Dio did have a child, but it wasn't Dio. My bad. It's Dio's dad, whatever his name was.
Dio dad? I don't know.
Dario
Compared
Brando.
to how his son is? No.
Him.
Yeah, I never said, but his son, he tops everything. Like, we ever had to talk about kids, I ain't never seen an anime goon like that. That boy different. He's spilling his dad's grave and everything. Like,
that's an idea.
Dio deserves a seat at the round table, but trust me, there's people who are worse. I'm just saying.
There are?
Yes.
I don't watch enough anime. Nah, I do not watch enough because Dio, I didn't even finish like maybe 6 episodes of like JoJo. And the first few, when I just saw what he did, I said, nah, bro. I would have been killed him.
In terms of pure diabolic just nonsense, you've seen JJK Mahito with the guy with the there's other individuals out there who are just worse things that have been born from people out there.
They're the T levels of Agents of Chaos.
Whoa,
yeah,
I have a line, okay?
I just feel like Dio.
No, you don't.
Like,
yes, I do. I would never commit murder.
You would kill Dio?
Never.
And get caught.
You would kill Dio. If you know what he did,
I know
he would have died.
That's the point.
Because I ain't gonna lie, the stuff with like fighting for the love of my parent, I would have let that slide to a certain extent. Once you stole my girl, you killed my dog, bro. You gotta go.
Okay, the dog thing was bad.
That's
not even the worst thing Dio did that season.
It was bad, but that's man's best friend. Fuck you talking about?
I get it. All he did was kiss the girl though, and that wasn't that bad. Like
it wasn't the fact that he kissed the girl.
You made a big thing about it.
He went up. No, it's how he go about. It's not what you do; it's how you do it. That's what people don't understand. It's not what you. It's how he did it, bro. He could have kissed any girl that man could have liked.
And that's fair.
But it was how he did it. It was how he did it.
He came like day one, got out the car, kicked my dog.
No, we're working from there. Period.
But what I'm saying is, like, the day one, it would have been like, I put it in the back of my head.
Right here.
Day one would have been put in the back of my head. I would have, like, just took it like that.
That
was different.
You kick my pet out the gate. You get out the car and you kick my pet? What? No.
We run a hand right here now.
Nah, John.
Right here, right now, we run a hand.
My feet have left the ground because I am flying at you. Period.
Also, just remember, he elbowed him, and like just messed him up immediately as they got in the house too. So he wasn't.
Oh yeah, that's true. He did lose that fight though right away, didn't he? He did immediately try to.
He lost the first. I don't know how many fights. Like
Lost a
Dude
second.
was taking out.
You lost a lot.
The reason Dio got away with this movie is because he was not right away.
But that's why I'm
Yeah.
saying, like, after,
Like,
like, bro, he would have had to die.
Dio had the hands to back up the shit that he was saying.
He did.
Like, there's a difference between I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna do this and you can beat my ass, and I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna do what I want and I can beat your ass. And Dio showed that.
Dio
There's
had
levels
Black
to
Air
it.
Force energy and stood 10 toes on everything that he said and did.
He did. And stood on it.
And he was like, because I had a shitty life, you gotta have one.
Yep. So listen, I don't like to end this on a bad note. So what anime have y'all been watching? Have y'all checked out anything new? How have y'all felt about the Baki versus King and Ashura movie?
Now you say you ain't want to spoil it for me, but I ain't seen it. What you want to talk about?
I ain't seen it. I'm just asking, how did you feel? Just it happened. The crossover went.
It happened.
Like, how did you feel? I liked it, Mikey. You ever seen it?
That was far from my input in because I
haven't seen it.
Waiting for it.
To be fair, I took this weekend to catch up on Invincible. I hadn't watched it yet. I hadn't watched the second season yet.
I haven't watched that either. I do need to catch up on that. I'm glad you said that.
I'm on my autism run and watching Family Guy.
Yeah, no, so I'm
just waiting on the boys to come back.
Fantastic. I'm just sad it only had like the 8 episodes. I needed like 3 more, but it's cool.
So, if you're looking for a fun anime that like turns the tropes of what you expect, there is one on Hulu. It's a Hulu original because for whatever reason Disney has gotten into the anime game, and the animes that Hulu get are pretty solid. This one's called Go Ranger Go or Go Go Ranger.
Oh my god, the Power Ranger thing!
That's the one with the evil Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Wait, Disney does that now? That's Disney stuff.
It's on Hulu.
Oh,
like that giant. It's not bad. Like, I low key, I don't hate it. I thought I would.
I seen the dude that do the I guess you say the voiceovers and stuff, and like he be making the videos that inevitably dope. They want to be like, like I watched him post like 2 or 3 snippets from it, so I was like, yeah, that looked like something I should watch.
It's pretty dope. Like, so it starts off right with like a Power Ranger thing, and you see the putties come down, and then you see the monster of the week, and they're like, oh, it's Sunday, the monsters are gonna attack. They've been at this for 13 years or something like that, right? And then you find out that not only are like the putty like soldiers immortal, but these niggas defeated the monsters that tried to invade them very quickly. They defeated them like 2, maybe 3 years in. Like, and then after they defeated them, then they're like, all right, well, now we're gonna raise morale and we're gonna keep all you motherfuckers as slaves to keep putting on the show every week. So you're gonna make people believe that every Sunday you're attacking with a different monster.
That is
yeah, it's crazy because like the Power Rangers have like actual power, and they get it from these artifacts that like can actually kill the like putty things because otherwise they're immortal. So like they beat them and they reform into dust on the ship, and then the one guy's just like, nope, not having this. I'm fighting back. Had enough of your shit. Like, you, me, I'll see you at 3 o'clock. I can take you.
I have an anime I can recommend.
What you got?
It's called Erased.
I seen that one. It was pretty good.
It is like one of those animes that's just like you don't think it's gonna be, but it's good. Even the ending got me like, oh, I loved it. I didn't expect
that to happen. Like the way it happened, I was like,
And then you didn't expect who to end up with who, and I'm like, oh damn, really? Like they were
and it kind of made sense.
Yeah, so I definitely recommend Erase. I don't recommend the father that's playing with his mic right now.
My bad.
If I'm gonna have to skip over these niggas while they doing that, I'd have to recommend Dr. Stone. I always say that Dr. Stone is a solid anime, and the science really checks out. Like, I haven't seen the new season because I went ahead and I read all the manga, so I've been letting Dr. Stone cook till it get to his English part, and I come back through and watch all of it because I enjoyed it. It was a very good scientific romp through what makes sense and like how you restart, because watching him go from nothing to like rebuild the civilization, he's like, I got soap, I got fire, I got this, I got that, and like he took it step by step. It wasn't just like I have this because I have this. It's like, nah, I'm gonna make soda and show you how I made soda and ramen, which was ironically pretty dope. Soda and ramen.
Yeah, I have Coke. I can make ramen. Yo, let's hurry up so I can eat food.
And before I move to my camera again, like, not paying attention.
Well, this has been the end of our episode for Worst Fathers before we lose T to our hunger. Shout out to you, girl.
Yeah, and I win. Gambino's the worst father. Yes.
Gambino's the worst father. I guess Mikey wins. Mikey, your person won honorable mention.
What Mikey gets
to do, I never win.
You get to put your defending skills on the line here. You get to grow them. You
get on the line. They're just
hone them. Yeah, you're gonna suck at it, but you get to hone and work.
She just like throwing salt on your wounds, man.
Yeah. I grow stronger from the pain, like Goku Black.
You growing stronger.
I don't think it's the same thing, but I'm gonna let you have it.
All I gotta know is who the judge is, and then it's easy sailing. So I gotta know who the judge is.
Who the judge?
Well, you will find out tomorrow.
Not you, right?
On Father's Day. Who knows? I might be
on Father's Day.
Judge. I just might
throw.
T's an agent of chaos.
Yeah, I know. Maybe I can. Like I said, it depends on who the judge is.
Yeah, depending on who the judge is, you may not be careful.
Yeah.
So, may luck be ever in your favor.
And if you're looking for us from here on out, you can catch us tomorrow on our episode of Anime Court, where we put Gambino on trial for his crimes against Guts. No jokes inserted here because we are trying to leave on a better note. I will put you in timeout.
I'm holding back. Don't worry.
If you're looking to find us,
like Gambino.
The name is not like helping.
Not helping. At all. Not even a little bit.
Oh my god, he named him that. Because he knew what he was gonna do. He knew what he was gonna do. You're
finally getting it. Yes.
Wow. Watching the shock and horror and the nice man's
double. He wanted to give him the gut to keep going.
Y'all are terrifying Dwight. Dwight's gonna go hug his children after this. Tell him he loves them. Bring it in, children. I'll never let this happen to you.
Or
hey, for the great fathers out there, give it up for the great fathers.
Happy Father's Day. Happy Pride Month. Happy Gemini season. You can find us all weekend long on our Unapologetically Black takeover, where the women come on Fridays with trivia. They follow back up after us with Black Girl Confidential. And on Sunday, we'll have Anime Court. If you're looking for us from there, you will be able to find Dwight at this BlerdCon. Charles will be at hopefully the next one. His daughter usually has a birthday around the same time, so BlerdCon's kind of tricky. We might catch him. I don't know. How do y'all feel about going to New Orleans for Blerdfest next year?
I don't even know where that is.
I just said New Orleans.
Right.
Is that the state?
But he obviously don't know what New Orleans is. It's in Louisiana.
Is that the state? Oh, yeah, that.
I'm directionally challenged. Like I'm geographically.
It's the boot. Y'all don't know the boot.
Nah, they don't know nothing about the
You
boot.
know what?
That's why I don't even make
the only boot I know is Italy.
I don't even make that comment no more. I got pissed off the past few times I done it. Like the boot. Like what is that?
Oh, it's down there. Oh, it's by Texas.
But at the same time, and I don't mean anything by this, but it's like that's also why I'm picky about food when I go to other places as well. Because I feel like nobody tops us with a lot of stuff. So it's like
you got hit
this nigga that ain't never traveled far. Anyway, how y'all feel about going to Blerd
Fest? Most of the states, with the exception of a handful of them. You talking about
with the exception of with a handful of them. How y'all feel about Blerd Fest next year?
I haven't been to Hawaii. I haven't been to Alaska. I haven't been to Rhode Island. I haven't
Shut the
been
hell up,
to...
Louisville. Yeah, we can
maybe like 2 or 3 other ones. But like that, as I've been to almost like at least 40-something states. Like I've been to most of them. So yeah.
Oh.
All right. Well, we coming to you because you can't come to us. So we'll probably be at Blerd Fest next year. We'll be at BlerdCon this year. We will be will be at DreamCon this year. Yes. So make sure you check her out if you're at DreamCon.
Our panel's on Saturday.
Panel is on Saturday. I would drop the picture that we have, but unfortunately, we got to speak with our graphics department. Get that fixed.
Yeah. And someone needs to send an email. So that guidebook, which now BlerdCon is using this year, you guys asked for them. They have finally answered. You can go download guidebook and look up BlerdCon 2024. You will be able to see all the panels that are available now. They will be adding more the closer we do get to BlerdCon.
Yes. And that is why T is the best. Not just because she has big breasts.
Support me. My bras cost $70.
No.
That's $35 a titty. And them James.
I am not joking. Please support me.
She is not.
Cash app. I'll send it to you. Let me know. Like $70.
Nah, drop that cash out, girl. Let them know where to pay you at.
All right. So it's the cash thing, then THANELLE. It is my middle name. Go cash that up.
Hey, say it one more time, just in case I lost it. One more time.
It's the $sign.
$sign.
THANELLE. Thanielle. That is my middle name. I fucking hate it. Because my dad wants to be special and give me special names.
Except when you hit that cash app and you pull out her whole middle name. That's what it's there for. On that note, I have been Jamal. You can find me at UNAB Network on Facebook. You can find me on TikTok at Blerd Traphouse. You can find me on Instagram at Blerd Traphouse. That's my time. Anybody else got anything they want to say?
Mikey the villain who has to defend his predatory father on Sunday. Where can they find you at?
More like an abusive father. And at any of the social apps around the world, not most of them actually, no, the American ones pretty much.
Don't lose us.
It's just Fluke the Villain. Like all of it is just Fluke the Villain. I promise you, you'll find me same place. All of it, Fluke the Villain, and I'm probably up to no good. Like
always up to no good.
He was up to something. It was up in something. My bad.
Damn.
T, where can they find you at?
Right here, whatever my thing is at, Miss Tioni. That is my Instagram. From there, you can see my Beacons page and see all the other links that I offer. Please go and support. I'm offering 50% off to fans only.
And I mean, if you've been ogling her this whole time and if you stuck around, because our viewership has grown since we've added her, I'm not telling you what to do, but I'm telling you at 50% off. That's probably your best bet.
I'm trying to move right now. Like, I need the money.
And if you wanted her to come to more cons and you want to see her come to your city, I mean,
pay for my flight, pay for my food, pay for the essentials. I only fly United or JetBlue, so I'm an expensive bitch.
She is expensive.
But she's
But
worth
come
it.
say hi to
She's
me at
worth
BlerdCon
it.
and
She's
DreamCon.
worth it.
I will give
If
you
you
hugs.
see her,
Take a picture. Just
as
don't
long as
pat
she's
my
not
back.
too hot, she don't do sweat.
No,
She'll tell you that straight up.
And do not pat my back when you meet me. I really hate that shit.
I have a journey. It's my I have to.
It's his biggest dream.
I will Millie rock you like Diddy did to you know who. All right, Dwight, go ahead. Say where to find you at.
They can find me here most weekends, either on Anime Blerd House, or I said Anime Blerd House.
Anime
Where the
Blerd House.
God, Lou. It's time to go. Y'all can find me.
You heard Diddy, and
You can find me here on Blerd Traphouse or on Anime Court when we go see about putting Gambino under hell where the man belongs. What about you, Rie?
I kind of don't want to be found on social media like that. I have too
And
many
that
handles.
is why his camera is off. He don't want to be found. He's done with this. He's over it. You can see he's a go. He don't even have anything to put up. It is just the typical default icon. He don't want to be found.
Moral support.
he's just like, nah, B.
Technical difficulties.
But you can
It
find
be
us
like that
all.
sometimes. It be like that.
But no, I really got too many different handles. Like it ain't no point in doing that. People.
That is absolutely fine. You can find us all here every Saturday, every Sunday. We are back. We love you guys. We appreciate the support. We will see you soon on the next one.
Light work, my drag will put you through the ceiling. I'm about to